Hi, I'm Malcolm.
And I'm Rachel. We're two Canadians living on our 39-foot mainship trawler, living an adventure of a lifetime. We invite you to follow along as we travel 6,000 miles through Canadian and U.S. waterways around America's Great Loop. Good morning from Whitehall.
Good morning.
We're at the top of Lock 12. We have to go down that lock to get to Lake Champlain, and we have enjoyed our time here. We stayed here to tie up during a storm. It wasn't actually that bad, but we did get some rain and some quite high winds last night. So that was great. And we're headed to...
We're headed to an anchorage today. So we're going to go up, not far. It's only going to take us about 2 hours. So we're going through this lock here, number 12. Then we're going to go into Champlain Lake, more or less. We won't get into the lake proper until the next day. And then, we're going to do a little exploring, some dinghying. There's supposed to be some falls we can go and see in a fort. So we'll look around. We're not in a huge rush. And then after that, we'll work our way up.
And my sights are a little more short-sighted. I'm headed for historic grounds, a little cafe that we're going to go have breakfast this morning. That's what I was going to say.
Well, I mean, yeah, Whitehall... It's a nice little town. It's very quiet. There's not very many people in here. The downtown, not very busy, but it's got a little restaurant right here. So we're going to give that a go and see if we can do our bit to contribute to the local economy.
Exactly. Hope you're having a great day.
Lock 12, this is stay cool, over. Hey, good morning, sir. We're just on the town wall. We're going to push off, just wondering on what time it would take to do a lockdown, over.
It takes about 10 minutes.
And you're on demand, so if I push off now, it'll be just a few minutes before the gates open. Is that correct, over?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much. We'll push off in about 5 minutes and wait outside the lock. Thanks. Bye.
Hi there. This is certainly a very beautiful area. We have on our starboard side the state of Vermont, and on our port side the state of New York. And I think it's the Adirondacks on the left and the Green Mountains on the right.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like we're going down a valley, and the river's deep. I think the minimum I've seen is about 15 feet. It's easy navigation. The winds, as we're forecasted, are up a little bit, but it's because there's not very much fetch. You're winding around these mountains. The waves don't have time to build, so it's really pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
So we're enjoying a sunny day. Yesterday was our rain day. Today is our sunny day, and I think the next couple of days are sunny. So we're going to take full advantage of it. We'll do more exploring. I think we're going to try and anchor by a fort. We may go and dinghy up and see some waterfalls, and then the next couple of days we'll try and hit some of the major towns that are up on Lake Champlain.
Yeah, I think our anchorage that we've chosen specifically for north wind protection, since it is north wind today.
Yeah.
Got my puffy coat on when I'm taking pictures out in the front of the boat because it's pretty cold. But in the flybridge with the sun, it's quite warm, and it will warm up today.
Yeah, it's very pleasant up here. I think this may be the last of the chilly weather tonight and tomorrow. From what we're seeing in the forecast, it's going to warm up quite a bit over the weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll welcome that in the evenings. No more heater, but I quite like it. The sky's cleared up. There used to be some smoke coming in from some of the fires that are happening out west. That's all gone, and we've got really clear blue skies today.
Yeah, very enjoyable journey today. So we'll
very enjoyable.
Keep showing you as we go along. So we've arrived at our destination. We just put the anchor down just outside of Fort Ticonderoga. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but hopefully it is. You can see it there behind me. And we're near the town of Ticonderoga, so we're going to put our dinghy in and go and see the falls that are there. Today we only traveled, I think it was about 2.5 hours, just a little more than that. We went through a lock when we left Whitehall. And we went about 19.3 nautical miles, and it's a beautiful passage coming along through here. Didn't see any other boats except for maybe a fishing boat here and there, and one just went by, and that's it. Super quiet. It's a Thursday, so I don't think there's much traffic out, but I know Memorial Day is coming, and so I'm sure we'll see a lot more traffic on the weekend. But for now, super calm and peaceful. We do have some winds. As you can see, the flag is moving there. But we're in a protected bay, so it should be okay for tonight. And tomorrow's supposed to calm right down, and it's going to get warmer again. I just took off my big puffy coat because as we're stopped, it's a lot warmer in the sun. But it's not going to be even 68 today. It's going to be cooler than that. So nice to have the sun out to keep us warm. The nice fluffy clouds in the sky. The scenery is beautiful. We're really enjoying it today. The Fort of Ticonderoga has a rich history. The fort controlled access north and south between Albany and Montreal, making it a critical battlefield. It was originally built by the French to control the south end of the lake between 1755 and 57, was overtaken by the British, and later by the Americans. The most famous battle was the capture of the fort in 1775, which was the first offensive victory for American forces in the Revolutionary War. Today the fort is privately owned, and it now operates as a tourist attraction. The Chute River is a short, fast-moving river dropping 230 feet over 3.5 miles. It originates from Lake George and flows toward Lake Champlain. Following the Chute River took us into Ticonderoga under several little bridges and up to the beautiful Chute Falls. Here you can take the Chute River Walk Trail and visit the Ticonderoga Heritage Museum, and also walk into town. Ticonderoga, a historic town in the Champlain Valley, is nestled between Lake George and Lake Champlain. The name Ticonderoga originates from the native term meaning between the two waters. This small town has about 3,500 residents. Ticonderoga is known to have the best pencils, dating back to Joseph Dixon and his early invention in the early 1800s.